was a time when British Romantic studies focused on just 5 male writers, and when Blake took the number to 6, it was a revolution. In British and American studies, those days are gone. This book thus identifies 192 women writers from the United States, 167 British women writers, and 58 Irish women for the Romantic period 1776 to 1848. Some of these women, Jane Austen, Emily Bronte, have never left print, but the vast majority spent decades, even centuries, forgotten, until hard work brought them back to the public eye. Our aim is to put to rest any pretension that women writers were rare in the Romantic age. To that end, we index 650 women writers in 17 languages and from 51 nations, providing a short biography and list of works for each. Perhaps the most striking thing about our index is the disproportion between the Anglo-American world, with its 400-odd women writers recovered, and the rest of Europe and the Americas. France and Germany furnish 46 and 31 writers respectively. After that, numbers taper down to the 13 national traditions for which our project has not identified a single woman writing at this time. It seems impossible to believe that not one of Mexico's millions of women, for instance, living in the 7 decades around independence, ever put pen to paper. And indeed, there has been work done on Mexican nuns writing in the colonial period. The disproportion we have identified seems rather to reflect which national traditions have done the work of reclaiming their forgotten women writers. This book is, in that sense, designed as a call to researchers to complete the feminist project. We are confident that the disproportion here noted is adventitious and destined to be overcome. In keeping with our time frame, stretching from Jefferson's Declaration of Independence to Marx's Communist Manifesto and embracing the revolutions of 1776, 1789, 1830 and 1848, we have chosen to present these writers democratically, with all entries capped equally at 10 lines. Our task is not, as we see it, to silo major from minor writers or to foreground types of writing that appeal to us. We wish rather to present the field of women's writing in the Romantic age as it was lived at the time, reaching from treatises to cookbooks, from diaries to romance. What then does one encounter in the pages of this book? Death in childbirth, distressingly often. Tuberculosis, bad marriages with little prospect of divorce. Debtor's prison, time as amanuensis for a male writer. Career choices, governess, teacher, director of a girls' school, dressmaker, millworker, weaver, spy. Tailor, in the case of Maria Stockenbech, who spent years disguised as a man, smoking, drinking and playing cards with her male co-workers, urinating through a horn, before being found out, tried and forbidden by the government from wearing men's clothes. Writer as a last resort, to avoid penury, to feed one's children. Displeasure at being obligated to any man breathing, in the case of Jane Elizabeth Moore. Scientists, Quakers, lesbians, mothers of 12. Pseudonymous and anonymous writers, facing misattribution at the time, and a sudden drop in positive reviews when one's gender identity is revealed. The unpublished, polyglots in large number, autodidacts, travellers, voluntary and otherwise, across empire and diaspora. America, China, India, South Africa, Southeast Asia, Australia, the Antilles. The bourgeois, the noble, the daughters of silk throsters and linen drapers, those who appealed to the Royal Literary Fund. Fighters for causes, again in large number, including those who joined action to words. Abolitionists, suffragists, hymn writers, temperance crusaders. The guillotined. Speakers for the enslaved and the outcast, for every minority, Romany, Jewish, Native American, the colonized, the poor, for women, for prisoners, for those Frantz Fanon calls the wretched of the earth. This sympathy for the minority, the voiceless, and the oppressed, I have argued, is a quintessentially romantic impulse, and in it one may perhaps find the legacy of the Romantic period that frames this corpus of lives and works. It lies at the origins of nationalism, giving a voice, vox populi, to the voiceless masses, and it recurs throughout these pages, crossing barriers of language and regime, and appearing with some frequency among the different women we encounter, with their different reasons for writing. As much as any pattern, it distinguishes this book.